Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Today we're going to make some breakfast sandwiches for the freezer. We're going to see if it's cheaper to make it at home or is it cheaper to buy it ready-made. I'll break down a cost comparison for you. Okie doke. I started opening this before I turned my camera on. Silly old lady. All right, what I have here is a package of jumbo flaky biscuits from Aldi. These were $1.49. That is the current price. There are 8 biscuits in this can. So I have opened them up. I've preheated my oven. And I'm just going to bake these according to the instructions. It says to place them about 1 inch apart. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to bake these. It said also on an ungreased pan. So I'm going to bake these at 350 degrees for 13 to 16 minutes. Now, this may or may not be meaningful to you. This can of biscuits weighs 1 pound. Pre-baked, okay, weighs 1 pound. So maybe we could keep that in mind when we're doing the price comparison, because how much something weighs and how much you're paying for it means something. Okay, all right. So these are going to go in the oven. I'm not going to do anything special to them. Just pop them in 13 to 16 minutes. Okie doke. This is a pound of sausage I purchased a while back at Aldi. It was in my freezer. I thawed it out in the refrigerator. It is 1 pound. And this is, I'm going to slice this up. You may have seen me do this in a previous video. I'm going to slice this up into 8 portions and I'm going to fry them. So this current price of this, honestly, I don't remember how much I paid for it back then, but the current price at Aldi for pork sausage is $2.18. Okay, I've got my sausage going. Now, as you can see, I've got 8 pieces of sausage. This is a package of the Happy Farms Singles American Cheese from Aldi. There are 16 pieces or 16 servings in here, and this package is now $1.89. So, we will be using half of this package. Alright, let's split these. And I'm going to smash them. I'm not going to leave them this thick, because we want them fairly thin. Got the heat turned down to medium-low so they don't cook too quickly. guys seem to get bigger than the other ones. I must have cut it a little bit thicker, but that's okay. Now, I have salted and peppered these on the one side, so I'm going to do it on this side. Because salt makes food taste good, and pepper is delicious. Alrighty, the biscuits are done. I baked them for 15 minutes. These look very nice. I melted a little bit of butter, about a teaspoon. I'm going to brush the tops with some butter just for a little extra goodness. So, these look very nice. I'm very happy with the way these look. And you can see there's a little flakiness. Can you see that on the side? There's a little bit of like layers. I really like that. It makes the biscuit, I think, much nicer. So I'm going to take the biscuits and I am putting them on a rack over here so they can cool off. I'm going to freeze these, and everything has to be cooled down before I assemble the sandwiches and get them ready for the freezer. These are very hot. Why I'm picking them up with my fingers, I have no idea. Why? Because I'm burning myself. That's what home cooks do. We run into the danger zone and get it done. Alrighty. Alright, the sausage is done. I put it on a separate rack with some paper towels so it can drain. Now I'm going to let these completely cool before I do the assembly. I want to show you something real quick. These are some quart zip bags that I pick up at Dollar General. They cost $1. There's 25 bags in the box, and they are very good bags. They are not freezer bags, but they are very good heavy-duty bags. So check in the dollar aisle and you can probably find these. Alright, these are cool enough to assemble. So I'm going to assemble each one of these. I have a biscuit, sausage, and I'm going to put on a slice of cheese. This package of cheese weighs 12 ounces. There are 16 slices in each package. So I will be using 8 of those. Maybe if I can get the wrapper off, maybe I will. Well, there it is. It is assembled. Now I'm going to take one of my inexpensive bags. You can use whatever you want. If you want to use wax paper, do that. I do not have any wax paper. So I'm going to use these. And I will continue assembling. Matter of fact, I'm going to put 2 in each bag, and that way I will reserve and save some of my bags. Even though one sandwich is considered a serving. Alright, my biscuits are assembled. Now, I'm going to write on the top of the rest of these. I just put 7/19/22 sausage cheese biscuit, 2 servings. Okay? Now then, the reason I have them on this sheet is because they're going to go in the freezer so I can freeze them, freeze the individual packages, and then these will go inside of a larger zip bag, which is a freezer bag. And I do this, that enables me to consolidate them, but it also enables me to put my reuse rather the large freezer bag, because there's packages inside of a package. All right, so hang on, and we're going to break down the cost of these, and then you let me know what you think, and if you think it's worth it or it would be worth it for you. I don't know. That's for you to be the judge. Okay, let's see if it's cheaper to make the sausage cheese biscuits at home rather than to buy them ready-made. I broke down the cost for us so we could get an actual idea, a picture of what it does cost. Now keep in mind, this is in my area. I am in Iowa. All of these ingredients were purchased at Aldi. The buttermilk biscuits were $1.49 for a 1-pound package, and of course I had to bake them. The ground sausage was $2.18. The American cheese slices, a 1 pound, it was half of a 1-pound package, so it's 8 ounces. Half of the price of the package is 95 cents. Eight servings, I got 8 servings, 8 biscuits for $4.62. So my cost per serving is 58 cents. And just for the fun of it, I weighed the biscuits. They weigh approximately 4 ounces each. So that's not terrible. 58 cents for a sausage cheese biscuit. Now let's take a look at the comparative cost. I went online to the Walmart website, and what I did was I checked out, this was the closest I could come to a comparison. I checked out the Jimmy Dean biscuit sausage snack size. Now the reason I chose that is because all the other ones with sausage had eggs and cheese. Okay, so this was the closest I could get. And as you can see, there's the Jimmy Dean biscuit sausage. These are snack size sandwiches. So there are 20 in a box, and they weigh 34 ounces combined, and 2 snack size sandwiches equal 1 serving. Okay, does that help you? I hope so. Okay, now then. So let's take a look. And I'm sorry if you hear mowing in the background. My neighbor is mowing. Life goes on, doesn't it? Okay, so here's the comparative cost. The Jimmy Dean biscuit sausage snack size 34-ounce box is $11.98. There's 20 in each box. Servings is 2 each. It says on the box the weight is 1.7 ounces, and the weight per serving is 3.4 ounces. There are 10 servings in each box for $11.98. So I made 8 servings with my homemade breakfast sandwiches. So I divided it, figured 8 servings comes to $9.60. So the cost per serving is $1.20 per serving of the breakfast sandwich. And these do not have cheese. Now, all of these calculations will be in the description box, so be sure if you want to take a closer look, you can go to the description box and check it out. Now, just for the fun of it, I checked out how much it would cost to go to McDonald's and buy a sausage biscuit with no cheese. I actually had to call them because I couldn't find anything online to give me a specific price. So the cost per serving, that's just the sausage biscuit, no cheese, is $2.19. 8 servings would cost you $17.52. So if you were going through the drive-thru every morning at McDonald's to get your breakfast sandwich, without any coffee and without any hash browns or anything, it would be $2.19 every morning and $17.52 after 8 days or for 8 servings. So I hope this helps. I wanted to kind of get a snapshot of what this would really cost. So now my question is, and you can put your answers in the comment and tell me what you think about it. My question is this: how much does it really cost to make? And you may think that sounds silly because I just showed you how much it costs to make, but here's what we're looking at. Number one, we're looking at the cost of ingredients. Number two, and I just showed you that. Number two, the cost to transport or shop for the ingredients, because you're either going to walk, you're going to take public transportation, somebody's going to have to take you, or you're going to go to the grocery store, you're going to use gas in your car. It costs something to go to the location to buy the ingredients, chances are. The cost to cook. How much does it cost to cook the ingredients? I'm guessing probably pennies here and there, and this actual preparation time, not including assembly, took about 15 minutes. Cost to package and store. So if you're doing something for the freezer, trying to make it cheaper, how much does your packaging cost you? My plastic bags cost me about 4 cents each, and we talked about that in the video prior when I was making the sandwiches. And time. This is the big question. How much is your time worth? How much is your time worth to make those sandwiches yourself? That's something you might want to ask yourself. Our time is valuable. Time is valuable. And how we spend it is up to us. So ask yourself, is it worth my time to make these sandwiches? Chances are, if you have a family, you're probably going to double or triple the amount of breakfast sandwiches you make for the freezer or even for the week. So think about that. How much is your time worth? And then the next thing I was thinking about is the benefits. The benefits of making food at home. Some people just don't like to cook. I mean, they just don't. And if they can avoid it, they will. And that's a huge factor. But this is what I was thinking about, the benefits of making food at home. You have the benefit of the convenience of cooking when you like. When it's convenient for you. You have the freshness of the ingredients. In other words, you choose what goes into this thing that you are making, this food you're making. You have the satisfaction in doing it yourself. I find a good deal of satisfaction in that. Some people don't. If you don't like to cook, there's no satisfaction in cooking your own food. Cooking with others, family. You might get your kids in the kitchen. You might cook with them, your spouse, your significant other, your siblings. Cooking with family members can be fun. And it's something you can do together that is productive, and you get a good result out of it. And the last thing, and you might think that this might be the first thing on the list, but to me it's the last thing, saving money. You can save money I think you can definitely save money if you're doing it, cooking at home. And on some freezer things, I think you can definitely save money. But if you factor in other things like the cost of ingredients, the time you spend, that's huge. Saving money, question mark. That's why I have a question mark there. So that's my thinking on that. I hope you'll put in the comments below and tell me what you think. What do you think? Is this something that you adhere to? Is it something that maybe you can make workable for you? Is it something that you would say, no way, I am not doing that, sister? And if that's the case, that's okay. I think I'd like to know, because some things seem beneficial to me and some things do not. Does that make sense? Okay. Alrighty then. That's it. I hope that this has helped you, and I hope that you can benefit from this a little bit. I know I have personally, just by doing it myself. I have benefited from it. So let me know what you think. And I'm so glad that you chose to spend this time with me. It means a lot. And just if you think that this is important enough, please like, subscribe, and please share, because maybe somebody else needs to know this stuff. Okay? I love you guys. You know I do. Thank you so much for being here. And you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? I love you, and I will talk to you later.